You remember we talked about this? Malik Neighbors had the highest target share.
Yeah.
They were just always throwing in the ball. Guess who has the second highest target share?
Oh, A.J. Brown. But that's
it's A.J. Brown.
That's
now, they don't do it. They don't throw it a lot, but he gets it a lot.
Right.
So it's an interesting case of if he were to complain, like, man, you get it. Well, we're not throwing it a lot. It's not like a Jamar T thing, not like there's a thing between them.
But it's not that.
But you are getting it. When we're throwing it, you're getting it.
Right. It's that they don't throw it enough for.
But we're not going to change the whole offense.
I like to see where does he rank in targets in the league?
Low.
You top 15?
I mean, the lower.
Moderately low.
Yeah, like lower than he is as far as where he ranks.
Look, and I do understand it to a degree. If I was a great receiver like him, I want the ball. I got my Super Bowl.
7.5 last year, 9 the year before.
Yeah, no, I mean, so he's
not super high.
Yeah, but you're right. When they throw it to him.
Yeah.
They just don't throw it that much.
Devontae is a good receiver.
Guess what else? Devontae is 8 in target share. Jamar Chase is 9.
It also might be.
This is interesting. I'm out here cooking here with these stats.
Of why maybe a team like
end.
Baltimore has never really prioritized the star receiver. Because they know a star receiver is not going to be happy. Like a star, you know what I mean? Like that. We're not going to throw the ball that much. You know what I mean? That and Lamar's a better passer than Jalen.
What was he? 30th, Josh? 30th in
30th in targets. Like that's a tough one.
I would break out the.
Unbelievable. 30th in targets. He missed 4 games. When you do the math, which I did, he would have around 90 targets if he played the full season. If he played the full 17 games. Do you know where that would put him? Oh, that's right. Top 10. What are we saying here? Top 10 in wide receivers was cut off as 93. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. CeeDee Lamb, who there was no other receivers to work off of, he had 101. I mean, Malik Neighbors, who also had no other receivers to work with, he had 109. Jamar Chase had 127. T. Higgins missed a third of the season. I mean, this is 17 games, 15 games, 17-15, 17-17. A.J. Brown played 13 games. So that's why he was 30th. This is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers. He would literally be top 10 in targets. And when you look at the other receivers up there, Cincinnati Bengals, no playoffs. Detroit Lions, one and done. New York Giants, no playoffs. Minnesota Vikings, one and done. Dallas Cowboys, no playoffs. New York Jets, no playoffs. Seattle Seahawks, no playoffs. Atlanta Falcons, no playoffs. Chicago, no playoffs. New York Giants, no playoffs. Cleveland Browns, no playoffs. Las Vegas Raiders, no playoffs. Jacksonville Jaguars, no playoffs. New York Jets, no playoffs. Are you understanding the pattern here? What are we doing here? Seriously, what this is getting insane right now. A.J. Brown for receivers was top 14, and that's with him missing all those games. He had 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns, and he was top 14. Everyone else ahead of him had more games. Gordon Sutton, 17. Terry McLaurin, 17. Wilson, 17, 17, 15, 17, 17, and yet A.J. Brown was right there. Let's do the math. If he played all 17 games, do you know where he would be? He would be top 3 in receiving yards, over 1,400 yards. So he would be top 10 in targets, top 3 in receiving yards, and he would be top 10 in touchdowns. He would have around 10 touchdown catches, which would be tied with Justin Jefferson. So he would actually have, he would have the same amount of touchdowns, right around the same amount of receiving yards, and actually less, like a handful of less receptions than a Justin Jefferson. And people say John Jefferson is the best receiver in the NFL, and yet technically A.J. Brown would have a more efficient, statistical season than like a Justin Jefferson, with reportedly an inferior coach and an inferior quarterback. So kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't particularly understand how much that necessarily works, man. I don't understand why we have to keep making stuff up. I really, really don't. I just don't. I mean, Devontae Smith also only played 13 games. He had 8 touchdowns and 833 yards. If you also do the math, he also would be around top 10, top 5. He would have even more touchdowns. So you're talking about having wide receiver 1 and 2 with Jalen Hurts, where if they actually played the full season in terms of receptions, in terms of receiving yards, in terms of touchdowns, in terms of, yards per reception, they would be top 10 and top 5 across the board. And yet somehow we want to pretend like that's not good enough. I don't know how to make sense of that anymore. I really, really don't. And mind you, a bunch of the games that were missed, especially at the end of the season, like against a team like the New York Giants, those games are what every team does, by the way. Every great, whether you're a Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, Justin, whatever it is, Mahomes, Josh Allen, they feast off the bad teams. That's how all these great players, you put up really extra big numbers against those bad teams. And the Philadelphia Eagles with Devontae and Jalen and AJ, like they didn't even get that opportunity to really be able to take advantage of that, especially at the like at the end of the season. That matters too. So if anything, you can even give them an extra, like, because that's just averaging it out. When I did the math before, you're not even talking about like having an extra game or two in that bunch where you're like, oh, dude, so-and-so would have feasted in that game, or whatever. I just, it's unbelievable. We can't say that A.J. Brown was, near the bottom for like receptions and whatnot, but like not tell the whole story that he missed a whole bunch of games. Okay. And that when we average it out, he would be top 10 and top 5 in every single receiving category. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You guys got to tell me. You got to tell me. What are we doing here? It's just crazy to me. It really, really is how desperately we're trying to create something that fundamentally does not exist. They said earlier, oh, if the Eagles don't win the Super Bowl this year and they lose in the playoffs, like this could be a reason why. It's like, really? It's not just because it's hard to win Super Bowls. Like, oh my God, unreal. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Philadelphia Eagles? Is it a problem that A.J. Brown doesn't get the ball enough? And this is just because Jalen Hurts is just not a good enough quarterback? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So do you agree with me or disagree with me? Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.